Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play a Virtue's Last Reward, aka Alice is dead again, because she dies a lot. It's like not even a surprise anymore, it's just like Luna pops up and it's like, Alice, oh yeah, she's dead. She's in the crew court, yeah, we know. It's like, I think it's the fourth time she's died, it's at least 3 times she's died in the crew quarters. Because there was the time when she died and Luna also died at the same time. Like they were both dead in the crew quarters. Then there's the one where she kills herself, and then there's this one. So that's at least 3. Your heart stops and your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. What? You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall. Just for a moment, you're painfully aware of the fact that you're thousands of feet above the earth, in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by a scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's a little like that. I mean, was Alice our friend? I mean, I feel like that's a strong word for, what she was. At best, we tolerated her. Like, at worst, she's our mortal enemy, and at best, we can tolerate her. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. So basically, the only real question is, because I guess we really don't know if it's she. Okay, if I can fucking speak, dude. We don't know whether all of her deaths have been self-inflicted or if it was just that one. Because, like, for all we know, she's never actually been murdered. Or she could have been murdered in all of them except for just the one time with the scalpel.
Me.
Huh? Oh, who found her?
I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and, well, you know the rest.
See, that's the way it happened the first time, was Dio found her.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean? You better not be thinking I did it.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
Hey, fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest.
I mean, it's a pretty safe suggestion.
Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
I mean, it's pretty obviously a knife.
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
I guess she's, well, it's got like a little hilt. That's pretty knifey to me.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife?
I mean, in this instance, I mean, Dio's kind of right here.
And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body. If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her?
I need to go tell Alice.
Oh, yeah.
You guys go on ahead.
I don't know if Clover would murder. Actually, I don't put anything past Clover. She's a stone cold bitch. She's an actual psychopath. Okay, well, no, I don't buy this.
Why?
I will never believe Clover.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
She has routinely destroyed any and all trust that could have been developed.
You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this. I can't trust them anymore.
Oh fuck, dude.
It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that. I'm going to get revenge.
Oh god. Hide your axes, dude.
I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
Hey, Clover.
Shut up!
Rude.
Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke. Before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room. Oh, fuck, dude.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Dude, we're screwed. Clover's got, like, plot armor, too. She can't be stopped. When she decides to kill someone, it's over.
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything. Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't.
Well, yeah, you're right.
If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess. If the latter is true, then I imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all,
Reticent.
Alice and Clover
Dang,
seem to know each other.
That's a $2 word right there.
In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us. I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it. I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Well, yes, but none of us do.
Yeah.
None of us have ever met Alice before, right? So why would we want to kill her?
Mm-hmm.
You are correct. But only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
And also, once again, it's possible she's not been murdered.
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Sr., and that they were one of us. There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice. Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire Nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Sr. can kill us at his leisure.
Ooh,
In a world
it's like
of his own creation.
It's like a snuff film.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
I don't know, because they're rich and bored and evil.
Presumably, because they enjoy killing. Zero Sr. seems to be rather disturbed.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if he doesn't want to kill us, it's still pretty disturbing to trap people in a box. Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No,
Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that.
Well, I mean, that doesn't contradict what he just said. Basically saying that Zero Senior doesn't have to be one of us 9. That he could be, hiding and using secret passageways and shit,
And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
Maybe. But Zero Sr. has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
But I mean, I think what he was saying is that Zero Senior is the 10th person who's going around murdering people. Well, what if the 10th person is Zero? See, exactly. God, you
Not
guys are all
possible.
dumb. What? Shut up, Kay.
At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, because they totally wouldn't lie to us or
He
anything.
made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
I mean, the whole game is about, like, trust and stuff like that. I mean, of course you want to sow some discord. I thought about what Kay had said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could be the killer? Dio? Yes. I mean, Dio's the most likely just because he's the only person who's murdered anyone. Luna? I mean, she's still a little suspect, simply because she's the character we know the least about. And her positivity is a little, she's hiding something, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's a murderer. I mean, as much as I hate Clover and think she's a psychopath, I doubt she killed Alice. There's always Tim Miyagi. I mean, actually, he's pretty low on the power rankings after murdering us in the last ending. No, it couldn't be her. I had been with Fi the whole time. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. What about Quark? Wait a minute. I mean, there was one person I'd forgotten. Quark. Seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. Yeah, I don't even know if he could like reach her. You know, she's kind of tall. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Timioji. So Clover probably an X. Luna also, well, a question mark. Dio most likely, and then Kay and Timioji are probably tied for second most likely. Granted, Kay has really shown that he hasn't. Well, no, he's murdered us because he ditched us twice. So, like, two of the bad ends are just Kay bounces on everyone and leaves them to die.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, if no vote is recorded.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for. A blunt but effective way to make the point.
So what do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse.
If anything, that means like her death is part of the game, you know?
It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight and gave Alice one last nod and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. So Alice was our partner, right? So we're against Luna, I believe.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Probably Tenmyoji and Clover.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
Nah.
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is...
Yeah, way to bring that up.
Well, I'd rather not say it.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left. If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her.
I mean, Luna has no reason to betray, though. Because it's not like she'd be able to leave. And plus, she's the only character that's never betrayed, I believe.
Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
Really?
Haha. This is interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Oh, shit.
Dio!
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to ally here.
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask?
Granted, it could also be like, you know, the red herring. It's like, there's no way you could ever betray Luna. She's so sweet and everything, and she has no reason to betray you. And then that's like, you know, it's supposed to like mind game you.
Ally. Of course.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Right, Phi?
I don't know about that.
But you always have to defensively betray against Dio.
It's a difficult question.
What?
I think he's literally only allied once.
Well, if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points.
Oh, they're
He can go
against
through the
Kay.
number 9 door whenever he wants.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to betray Kay. Kay, Dio, always instant betrays.
But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either.
You can only ever ally with Kay if you have 1 BP, because he has so far shown that he won't actually directly murder anyone.
If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
Yeah.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Hasn't Phi taken out Dio like twice in alternate endings?
Oh, give me a little credit.
Like, Dio's actually kind of a little wimp.
No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything.
Okay, now you're being a little suspicious, Luna.
If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
Yeah, that does seem a little out of character.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
But Fi,
Well, okay, first off, you beat it by getting everyone out alive, which we've kind of already failed on that. You don't beat it by just being the sole person to get out.
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it.
Because if anything, leaving other people to die for your own safety, like, doesn't that make you the loser, you know?
When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here.
Oh, okay. So that means you shouldn't betray.
We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place.
Well, no, that means you should betray because you want to preserve the status quo so that other people can catch up.
I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
oh, you mean Alice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a couple minutes ago. I don't know why you're acting like so dancing around it.
At any rate, all of us choosing betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
Then what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose ally as well.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Ooh, are we gonna kick Dio out?
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio,
Huh?
there's someone behind you.
What?
What? That actually worked? The moment Dio turned his head, Fi was off. With seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AV. Why is Fi like a superhuman?
What the fuck?
Man, Dio does have the best lines. His reactions and stuff are just great.
You bitch! God damn it, Fi! Open this fucking door!
He pounded on the door screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one. Oh, and then he gets vaporized.
Invalid pair detected. Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote? This is bullshit.
I see. So this is how Fi can guarantee her choice. Dio can't vote now, so the chance that Fi will choose ally just went way up. After all, if you pick ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
Exactly.
But don't you think Vi might be worried that Kay will break his promise? After all, if he can be pretty sure that Vi is going to choose ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose ally.
I don't know if I trust Kay at all.
2 minutes remain.
So what are the
until
other
polling
votes?
closes.
It's Clover versus Tenmyoji? I mean, pre-Alice's death, that seems like an easy ally, but post-Alice's death, Clover is 100% going to betray Tenmyoji.
We don't have much time left.
Unless he has, well, I think even if he has one BP. Does Quark have one BP? I don't know if she'll kill Quark.
Let's go.
Okay. Sigma?
But honestly, I wouldn't put it past Clover.
You are going to choose ally, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, eventually we'll choose betray. I mean, if we get a bad end, and even if we don't, we'll have to come back and do it anyway for completion's sake, but... Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Never mind. Anyway, you promised.
Dude, she is being hella
You
suspicious.
have to choose ally.
I'm gonna be so mad if she betrays us and it's her first betray in the entire game. It's just to screw over us in particular. For like no real benefit whatsoever.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Now, what am I going to do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. Girl, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally. But what if she was lying to me?
I
Oh,
would have chosen ally regardless.
They're sowing the seeds of doubt in your mind.
I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent. And I trust him.
If she had 6 BP, I would definitely betray, but I just don't like... I don't know.
10 seconds remain.
Because I feel like even if we
until
get
Amberdex
betrayed,
game polling closes.
it's not like a huge deal.
9,
Because it's not like we're gonna
8,
die.
7,
And it's not like she gets 9 points.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And even if she is being secretly evil, you don't reveal that yet. You reveal it when you can get 9 points and bounce on out of here, so...
Round 2 of the Amberdex game has been completed.
But let's see, you know, will Luna retain her top spot on the power rankings?
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Because if she betrays us here, oh, she's gonna drop real fast.
Thank you for your participation. Amberdex gates now opening.
I don't even know who holds the number 2 spot. Maybe like Quark or Phi? I mean, Quark's weird because he's only in half the game, basically. He's like
Results
passed out
from
or
round 2
hiding somewhere.
of the Amberdex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Well, is Kay bouncing towards the exit? So, betray ally, okay. That. Oh, the pause. It almost got me. So, Tenmi OG betrayed Clover. I mean, that's a smart play there. I'm really surprised Clover. I guess because she didn't want to kill anyone? Huh. So, I mean, that does lower Tenmi OG on the power rankings a little bit. I'm really surprised Clover actually allied there. I figured that was going to be a double betray. Because, I mean, betray's the right choice. I mean, Clover has, like, nothing to lose. She's at 6 BP. Or she could potentially leave. Alice is dead. There's nothing here keeping her.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
And Quark now has 9 points.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So what are we? We're a cyan, magenta? No,
Thank you,
cyan
Sigma.
pair. I don't know why I said magenta. No need to thank me. I just did what I promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you
It
too.
was nothing. I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yeah, we just need one more ally. We're out of here, dudes. Well, kind of. I guess we would, you know, in a perfect world, we want to wait for everyone else to get 9 BP.
Because I'll choose ally?
Yeah, you're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we can trust her now that she has the potential to leave because, you know,
I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
she's definitely, could be holding out the evilness deep down inside. Because so far, everyone's kind of evil. Why would I suddenly choose Betray? I've already chosen Ally twice.
You're right.
Yo, is that like some more foreshadowing there, dude? Because she's chosen Ally twice. Maybe it's like supposed to be hinting that she's gonna betray us. And get out of here, dude. So let's choose Ally and get the hell out of here together. Wait, are we actually against each other in the next round? Oh, well, I hope we'll get to pair up. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Why do you look so sad?
Well, it's just. There's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
Oh, you mean Alice?
Oh. Yes.
That almost seemed like she was thinking of something else, and then just kind of agreed with Alice once we said it. We still haven't found Quark either, huh?
That too.
Still, Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1. Dude, if Quark, like,
Why did you do that?
if we're off exploring somewhere and we hear that the number 9 door has opened and Quark has ditched us, oh, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight the game. I don't even know. It's not even possible, but I'm gonna throw down.
Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
My dude hitting her with the betray, and then it's like, you gotta trust me. Timioji is. Oh man, he's down there. I think he's actually second from the bottom. It's like Dio at the bottom, because I mean, he's murdered, you know, he murdered the old woman, and he murdered us in one of the endings. And he's just a general asshole. But Timioji, man, oh, he's pretty far down there too.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk! How could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm a little lost here, but...
Are you Zero?
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Yo, that was hella suspicious.
Then how could you know all that? Where did you find out about that stuff?
I told you,
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you.
It was stupid. Well, I mean, I almost like actually feel bad for Clover because she did the right thing, and then, but also at the same time, Timioji's choice was the correct thing there. I mean, you 100% betray Clover there. She's got nothing to lose, and betraying would have gotten her out of here.
I mean, there's no way.
Clover,
And Timioji wasn't 1 BP, and you basically always have to betray at that point.
this isn't about me.
Because I mean, it was 100% the logical choice, but he's still a dick, you know?
I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah.
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
Which is kind of like pointless, because unless you're gonna just immediately let him leave, which you better not, you piece of garbage, he's still gonna have to vote and he can still potentially lose points. It's not like you're safe when you get to 9.
Yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
What about us? Hello. It's Sigma here. We're pretty important. We're the protagonists.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey, wait!
Timioji didn't respond, just turned and walked off towards the magenta door. Clover started to follow, and then pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun on her heel and headed off towards the cyan door instead. You would think at this point we'd know where these doors lead. No freaking clue, dude. I think blue is crew quarters, maybe?
What just happened?
I think it's maybe infirmary, lounge, crew quarters would be my guess. I don't actually know, though.
I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know. But then she chooses ally. Timioji must have said something to her before the last round started, but what? Come to think of it, didn't you choose ally too?
Yes, I did. Phi put herself in a situation where choosing betray would be unwise. If she had chosen betray, Dio would have 9 BP now. I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with betray.
Yeah, you got the
And so I
supercomputer
voted accordingly.
processor up there doing the magic.
that was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you choose betray? You could be walking out of here with 9 points right now.
It's because you promised, right?
Yes, That too, I suppose.
Dude, it's because he's a robot and he can't lie. He can't turn back his promises. I don't know.
Yes.
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
What? What do you mean by that?
Well, when we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Phi was somehow similar to me.
Dude,
Something in me said,
I think he's got a crush.
don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
I think it's because you're a thirsty boy.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Man, apparently everything's bullshit to Phi.
Phi.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission. And I don't remember doing that.
I mean, she's right.
You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it? Man, everyone sucks in this game. I mean, I like them all, but they all kind of suck.
You chose Ally too.
You definitely get Stockholm syndrome towards all these characters by spending so much time with them.
Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
Even people like Dio, who are like trash, you know, they're like actually evil. I'm still like, man, Dio's pretty cool though.
Not exactly. I just made him trust me. When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
Yo, she socially engineered his ass. Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, then he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on.
Yo, Phi and Kay sitting in a tree.
How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
Okay. You tell me. I mean, we already know Kay is devilishly good looking, right, Sigma?
Shut up.
If we could, change the subject, where did Dio go?
Oh, yeah, Dio's someone you want to keep your eyes on. Yeah, that's a good
He
question.
must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
So where did he go? Suddenly the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the number 9 door. I was gonna be so mad.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
I feel like we need to like post a guard so that Court can't get out and leave us all.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of...
Yeah, we've
Based off
basically
the
seen
last-
this.
Oh, that's right. Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... Oh, we're a magenta pair. I thought we were cyan. Because remember, it was like cyan, and then I said magenta, and then corrected myself. Maybe I just instinctively knew we were actually magenta.
Me too.
Oh, we're with Phi.
Looks like we're pairing up again.
And we both have 7 points.
Better than getting stuck with Dio, I guess.
Phi does get stuck with Dio a lot. Granted, we may still be stuck with Dio, so... Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair.
What would magenta go with? Would that go with red? No, red and blue. We would go with yellow solo? Green solo? Hell if I know, dude.
What about you, Luna?
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
I think that means we're with Luna? Purple and green? Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? and we use those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors, right?
Yes, that's right.
In the next round, we had magenta, yellow, and cyan, and we opened the red, green,
Yes.
blue. Oh, yeah, because we actually haven't seen the white doors in this playthrough yet, or in this path.
And where are they?
Did nobody go see them?
Well, we need to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
Yeah, people better hope that old Quark shows up soon, or they're not paired up with him, because otherwise they're screwed.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets. Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
And don't forget to, retrieve it. We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Dude, everyone always ditches Sigma.
Right. Sigma, can you come with me?
Oh, okay, never mind. We get invited along for the first time ever. What? Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
2 hours. Hour 20 minutes. Whatever. Close enough.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Sounds good. Kay and Luna step through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. So, you don't think Kay's the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe. But if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Fi.
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh? Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's not it, is it?
Are you sure?
Oh no. Fi's got us questioning our sexuality. Maybe we are into robots.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's PP was 1. Luna was playing against the two of us. All she would have had to do was convince us to vote ally, and then she could have killed Alice easily. Well, yeah, but that's like a public killing.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Exactly.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it?
Yeah.
We'd probably
Well-
have tied her up or locked her away or something.
Yeah, just the way you guys stopped Dio when he murdered us that time. Oh, wait. You let him leave through the door. Assholes. I'm still mad about that. That was like episode 7. That was our very first. Well, it's not even an ending. Because we still haven't been able to continue that one, but...
Besides, there's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally. The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice. Or trick her like I did with Dio.
So what, you're saying Luna's the killer?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists.
I mean, honestly, Fi's so in Discord. I mean, you know.
Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety.
I mean, all we know is that it wasn't us. Actually, wasn't Fi with us the whole time, so we know it wasn't her. Never mind.
He's got a full suit of armor. I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Well, alright. We will check Alice's bracelet in the next video. I guess we'll sit out this very long Actually, it's not that long of a transition. We're just going to the crew quarters, which isn't too bad. But yeah, next time we will investigate Alice's bracelet and maybe go through the next set of door. Oh, hello, Clover. We'll also talk to Clover in the next video. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.